Hi guys, here we are back for the third part of our interview with the amazing Jasmine.
Oh, thank you, you're too kind.
So we are going to talk about something like that actually you are probably very interested in, is how to make foreign friends.
Ooh.
Right? Ooh. Hot topic. Okay, so yeah, first of all, when you first arrived in Japan, it's 5 years ago, maybe you remember, I don't know, but how was it? Did you feel a bit like lonely, or did you know someone actually before coming?
So when I first came as a student, I came over with my friends from college. So I had them at least to be able to talk to.
Oh, right.
And we had exchange students from the school that we were going to. We were going to meet them while we were in Japan.
Oh, right.
So already right there from the beginning, I had people I knew.
Oh, nice.
Which was nice. Yeah.
All right.
And then I was living on a college campus, and then from there I was able to communicate with, talk to other people, other students.
So it was probably mainly foreigners, right?
So for the school, there are, I guess, 100 foreigners. So not just from my school or even America, we were from all over, from England or even different parts of Asia, like Thailand and Taiwan.
Yeah.
I made friends from many different places.
Oh, that sounds
and then
so cool.
Afterwards I got to visit them in their home countries, and they showed me around.
No way.
Oh yes.
So jealous.
But the second time when I came back to Japan, because I was working with a company, so I made friends from the coworkers who I was with. So
all right, it was an English company,
right?
Okay, so then how did you do to make friends with Japanese people?
Good question.
They just came to me like this.
Oh yes. So I made friends with some of the teachers that I was working with at school.
Yeah.
And then they would introduce me to some of their friends. And so it's just mainly I guess networking that way.
Yeah, just a friend of a friend.
Right.
Of a friend. So you were basically taking part into how to say, small parties, or
right.
hey, I'm meeting a friend, so let's do you want to join? And then this way you could meet someone. And
right.
All right. So it was physical networking, not online.
Yeah. But I did make a few friends from Instagram.
Oh.
How
did you do that?
I DM'd a couple of cute girls.
Oh, wow, so cool. And she's into cute girls as well. We all love cute girls.
And I was like, oh, do you want to have tea or something?
Oh, yes.
At lunch. And and they said sure, and we met up and became really good friends. And
so
then
it was just how do you do? Can you tell us exactly step by step? I mean, can you give us a plan? It's more so you go on Instagram and then you write down maybe Tokyo woman or Tokyo model. Maybe it was models or.
Well, actually, the people I had asked, I had already been following them mutually. We had been following each other.
Oh, no
but
way.
we had never actually met in person. So because we were both in Tokyo at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that just...
She was Japanese.
Oh, no, actually
no,
foreigners.
She wasn't. But anyways,
but
even if she was not Japanese, still, you just contacted her. You saw her on Instagram. You were in the same city, so you said, hey, let's meet. Or did you say hey, I think you are so cute, I want to meet you? How did you do? What was the approach?
I don't even know now. God, sounds so sketchy. I don't know. I think we talk too much. I can't even look this up now.
Just being natural, I guess, right? Just hey, I love your profile. You look super interesting. I would love to just have a talk. We are both maybe foreigners in Tokyo, so I would love to, share our experience and stuff and just make friends.
That's exactly it. Yes.
Right. I know everything.
You read my DMs.
No.
No, but I would say oftentimes I made friends with Japanese people through my work. So even with modeling, like my foreigner friends would invite like their friends too.
Oh,
Be it like a mix of like foreign and Japanese. So it was always just like introducing like that way.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. So imagine. What is she going to ask again? Imagine, actually, what is the next country you would really want to visit the most? Like a country you haven't been to and you really want to visit?
A country I haven't been to that I want to visit?
Yeah. Well, I know you've been to many places, but I guess there's still one place you haven't been to.
Let's pick Australia.
Oh, yeah, nice pick. Nice one.
It's kind of close by.
Yeah, that's true. So imagine you go to Australia, you don't know anybody. How would you do to start networking and make friends? Because you don't know anybody there. But you go there, you are just like, you know.
So I'll pretend I don't know anybody there.
Oh, she knows everyone. Right.
That's why I picked like Australia, because I know people who live there.
Oh, okay. Well, let's say you don't know anybody.
I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, go to a cafe and hope for the best.
Oh. I'm just taking something and then friends, please come to me.
I guess like you could meet people at a club. Ooh.
Now I'm getting interested. Now we are getting there. Oh, okay. So, do you actually go to clubs quite often?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting an adult now, so I can't just go around like this. Okay, but you think it would be? I guess it's always exciting to see clubs. It's like the nightlife of a new city, right?
Right.
Okay, so you would recommend to go into clubs?
only if you're into that vibe. Like, I don't know.
All right. Yeah. Well, I don't music,
it's one way.
Okay, sounds cool.
Yeah, because I feel like people like go to clubs to like meet new people.
Yeah. Right.
Or like a one-night stand thing, but meeting new people, right?
Okay.
Because I've definitely met like a lot of like really nice Japanese girls at the club.
Oh yeah.
Surprisingly enough, and then we've gotten like lunch and like afternoon tea together. Yeah.
Sounds nice. So going to a club would be a good option. Okay, sounds cool. That's a nice tip, I guess. For example, let's say you just go to a cafe, you are alone. Is there anyone in Japan who came to you before, like, or maybe just when you just walk in the street, or was there any time when a Japanese person came to you just like this?
When walking down the street, usually it's Nampa, like a
Napa. Napa.
When someone's like trying to, I don't know, like a guy will usually like,
what's your number? We all know the phrase.
Yeah.
Also, it happened before, like even in Japan, there are some Japanese guys who are quite confident and just go to see girls, right? Okay. And in cafes, did it happen before?
In the cafe, only once by a foreigner.
Oh, foreigners did
right.
Do. All right.
Yeah, no.
How did he go actually?
Well, I was just having a conversation with one of my friends, and so the other guy had like overheard what we were talking about and wanted to put his own like personal experience, like thoughts into our topic.
No way.
So we got like more understanding of what we were talking about because we didn't know. But yeah, he was like, "You guys need to know this. Like, listen up."
Oh, that's kind of good way actually
right.
to approach actually. Oh, where was he from?
Oh, I think he was American.
Oh, okay.
But actually, I have talked to like Japanese people like at a cafe. I was like self-studying Japanese, and there was like something I didn't understand. So there was like a girl like sitting next to me. So I was just like, "Oh, excuse me, like, can you help me with this?"
Oh, so you approached actually.
I approached, yes.
But actually, that's so good. Like you are just you're studying, and then you just ask a question like, "Hey, what does this mean?" or whatever, and
yeah.
I guess.
And so afterwards, we like exchanged like contact information. She was like, "Oh, if you have any more questions, like feel free to like ask me."
So kind. Oh, amazing. All right. Yeah, sounds good.
Now that I actually really do think about this, I was at like a ochazuke restaurant.
Oh.
Yeah, so basically I was with one of my friends and we had just ordered and our food had arrived, but we weren't really sure how to eat it.
Oh, yeah.
And so basically the two girls sitting next to us kind of like noticed that we were like a little like
How do you eat this?
like really confused, and so they were like, okay, this is how you are supposed to like eat this. You pour the tea here, and yeah.
Okay. So yeah, again, helping.
Yeah, right.
Helping about how to like about Japanese culture, basically. Teaching Japanese culture. All right. So I guess.
And then afterwards, we got their Instagrams.
Oh.
And then we like talked a little bit afterwards.
Yeah. Nice. So what would be maybe your top tip to be able to like make friends with someone, approach someone?
Sorry, what? I just like
how is there something?
Okay, all good.
Just yeah, what would be like a good advice that you could give about how to make friends with someone you don't know? I mean, yeah, make friends. Yeah, just
I mean, I guess like an easy approach would be like asking them like to help you with something.
Yeah. So asking for help.
Yeah.
Or maybe giving help.
Or giving help too if they look like they're struggling with something. I don't know.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, so many like kind of guys or whatever like came to me like, hey, are you lost? And I'm like, do I look lost? Yeah.
Right? I've had that plenty of times.
Yeah, right? I see. Okay, that's a good
I've
one.
also been approached when I was clearly in a hurry. Like speed walking, and they're like trying to catch up to me.
No.
Are you free right now? Are you busy?
Right now?
Let's go to a cafe. I'm just like, do you not see me like running?
Cafe. Don't you see him?
So I don't think that's a good approach. Not.
Okay, so if you see a girl is hurrying up, like just let her go. Let her go. Just give up.
Yeah, I was running late.
Okay. Okay. So now, like another question. Have you ever had boyfriend?
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. In Japan.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So how is it actually to date with someone from a different culture? Do you have this kind of daily culture shock, or because you've dated Americans as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So is there a difference?
It just like depends on the person and like how acquainted they are with like foreign culture to begin with.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I guess it's true for any foreigner. Every time you go abroad, you really change. Like if I look at French people in France and French people in Japan, for example, they are so different. It's like nothing the same. I mean, so yeah, when you start to travel, even Yasu, actually, we can talk about Yasu, but he doesn't look so much. I mean, he's very different from the traditional Japanese guy, right?
Yeah.
Right? He's amazing, right? We all love him. Anyways, actually, I'm especially curious about like some kind of Japanese mindset that you felt like you are so Japanese. Like you just like in daily life, or just like when you go on a date or whatever. Like when you have to take a decision, or did you have these moments when you were like, oh, this is cultural. Like. You felt the cultural difference?
I guess like I might like complain about like some stuff.
Yeah.
Be like I don't know, like a foreigner like living in Japan, like something I'll like complain about. But then like his response is like, oh, like that's just like Japanese like way of life, like shogunai.
Shogunai.
Really? Like that's not a shogunai moment. Like come on now, we can change things.
Oh, come on, we can change
right.
things. Japanese, they don't change. So
right. They're like, no, it's always been this way. It's always going to be this way. Shogunai, and I'm just like, no.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's right, actually. But they are very conservative. Yeah, right. Conservative.
But like also, if they feel like if it's like a little bit too mindokusai.
Oh yeah.
They'll just like leave it that way.
Oh.
Maybe.
I
don't know.
めんどくさいからもう
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. And what about guys that are not Japanese? Have you dated some guys like from another country?
Yeah.
Italian?
No Italians.
No Italian?
I don't know, just America.
America?
Yeah.
All right. if you had a tip to just to find a foreign boyfriend or girlfriend, what would it be? To go to club?
I mean, that's like usually where people like go
Yeah.
to like maybe get in a relationship or just meeting people again. So
I've never been to club. I mean, just once in my life, actually.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's why I haven't had so many boyfriends. But I'm just kind of curious now. Have you ever tried like Tinder app, for example, or this kind of dating apps in order to find someone?
So I have friends who've like used it
Yeah.
like back in America, and just all the like comments that they received from guys, it was just like hilarious.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna install it too, just to see what kind of comments I get to.
Oh yeah.
It's not for me.
It's not for you.
So I did install it when I was in Japan.
Yeah.
And I had gotten this like one really interesting stuff from this one guy, and he wanted to hook up. And so I like looked up his like information like on Facebook and whatever. Turns out he was married and had like a kid, and I'm just like, oh no. Yeah, so I was like, this is not for me.
Okay, Tinder. All right. So sorry, guys. We don't recommend dating apps so much.
I mean, you could find your one on.
Yeah, I've heard actually some people just found like this. All right.
Oh wait, actually, I did meet up with one guy from Tinder.
Oh.
And then he was shorter than me.
Oh.
Like he was like
Japanese, maybe.
Yeah. Like I was totally fine with it, but he was just like not. So he was like, nice knowing you, bye.
Oh wow.
Like we had a like good like date, but then like afterwards we just like never.
Oh okay.
Really.
Yeah, I guess it's maybe perhaps it's good also just to make friends actually.
Yeah. And I do know that people like have on their profile like I'm just making friends.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But maybe to make friends, like some apps like Meetup would be better, no? Have you ever tried Meetup actually?
I've like gone on to it, but they also have like classes for like dancing and all that too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of my friends did that recently.
Oh.
She did Zumba.
Oh.
And she invited me to
amazing.
do that.
Oh, so cool.
But I didn't actually
Yeah.
though, but she did. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Meetup is actually an app I would recommend because I could meet actually my first real Japanese guy. And when I was in Manchester, and then I started Meetup because someone told me there because I wanted to make friends in Manchester. And so yeah, I tried Meetup, and then I found this Japanese guy who was doing some Japanese classes in Manchester. So yeah, I think it's actually a really good app to find people with the same interests.
Yeah.
And yeah, like there are some photography classes and all this stuff, and it can be also for free, so it's kind of pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, really interesting app, Meetup. And have you heard of couchsurfing?
Oh yeah, I've used it actually.
Oh yeah? Whoa, interesting. Have you tried actually to stay overnight at someone's place?
I have actually.
Oh, amazing!
When I went to Taiwan.
Oh, yeah, right, Taiwan. This is how actually I met kind of the first, my only kind of guy that I got a relation with.
Oh.
It was through couchsurfing. So
really?
That's how we, yeah.
Oh,
that's
okay.
How we met. It was just like for like it was just for like friendship and stuff. It was not about staying at some place and stuff. But yeah, so couchsurfing is actually a very good app to meet people from different countries. And how was it actually to stay at someone's house? Is it a bit scary, or is it like they are so kind and they are just showing you around? And
Well, I mean, of course, like I was like super nervous, like didn't know this person at all.
Yeah.
But
it was in Japan?
No, in Taiwan.
Oh, yeah, right, in Taiwan.
Right. So
Taiwanese are so kind, actually. They're
right,
amazing.
very similar to Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's super like safe, or at least all the people that I interacted with like made it seem that way at least.
Yeah.
So I just like contacted her, and then like I followed her on Instagram, and like she was super into photography.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so yeah, we just like kind of like were vibing really well. And she said, yeah, I can stay at her house or her family's house, and her brother was like, I don't know, like overseas or something, like for studying. So like his room was like available to like stay at.
Just your room for free
Right.
for a few days. Amazing.
Right. And so her like family was like really kind, and they're just like, oh, we're so surprised that you would do couch surfing. But you know, the girl I met, she herself had done it in the past. I forget, like maybe like somewhere in Europe she had done it. And so that's why she wanted to like offer like her house to people wanting to come to Taiwan in return. So
yeah, that's actually couchsurfing is really, I feel like, an amazing community, and because it's really people who are kind of like-minded, like they love to travel and stuff, so they're just so interesting.
Right.
Actually, right?
And then afterwards, she like introduced me to like a bunch of her friends because like she was a little bit busy the time that I had come. So she was like, I'm gonna pawn you off to my friends real quick while I take care of like school stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got to meet like a lot of really nice, fun people.
Oh, incredible. That sounds amazing. All right, thank you so much. So I guess, yeah, the tip of this video would be how to make a friend would be just to approach like, hey, do you need help, or can you help me? But I guess the best way is just to teach your own culture. For Japanese, for example, for you guys, if you want to approach a girl, I guess, yeah, one of the best ways, you can see this beautiful foreign girl here, and you just, you know, try to approach and say, hey, how can I help you? Can I teach you some Japanese or whatever? All right, and then in order to find a boyfriend or girlfriend would be to go to clubs, right?
Maybe.
And then we recommend meetup and couchsurfing apps as well that are really amazing. Not Tinder though.
Yeah, Tinder.
All right, thank you so much. If you have any questions that you want to ask to Yasmin, please don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video as well, please put a thumbs up, and see you next time for new interviews, super exciting ones. And also don't forget as well to check out the Instagram of Jasmine, and the YouTube and the Twitter account of Jasmine as well. We are gonna link everything below, so yeah, please have a look. Thank you so much, Jasmine, again.
Yeah, thank
for
you.
joining us. It was super fun.
Yeah.
I hope to see you again.
No, definitely.
And, yeah, we are so friends now. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Take care, and good luck in your language studies. Bye bye.
Bye.